No, she was briefly chased by Jaden when they were, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like reporters know things. I think that's...
Well, yeah, and so that's... Oh, so you remember early in the game we were talking about...
it's Sean.
what's the logic of her, assault dream?
Mm-hmm.
And it's that she's reporting on these crimes all the time. Like, on crime.
That's reaching.
I agree. I didn't say it was a sufficient... If you remember...
Yeah, I remember.
Two,
yeah, no, I remember.
insufficiency. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I think that's the logic. Yeah. Let's go, Ethan.
Well, I mean, all we're doing is hopefully killing a serial killer.
Oh, but you know what? Jaden knows where it is, too, because he knows where the property is.
Yep.
So...
Everybody knows.
We've optimally solved the game.
Mm-hmm. Lauren might be on the way, too, if Lauren were alive.
I think she is.
No,
oh, wait,
she's
not
dead.
Lauren. Not Lauren. John!
I think it's that over there.
Mm-hmm. Think so, too. Now Scott Shelby's a creepy, weird murder man. And then I found one.
From the newspapers.
I think maybe he's seasoned.
Yeah, I bet.
Mm-hmm. Look at that party time, Shelby. The dadification of games.
Mm-hmm. It's locked.
Mm-hmm.
I see it.
Wiggle, 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 shake, 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 shake. Wiggle,
Ah!
wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
The gang's all here.
These characters have finally met one another. It is. Now Jaden's gonna chase him around.
Well, we wiggle.
Mm-hmm. It would be great if it showed other stuff and I just had to wiggle
Yeah,
the entire time.
Okay, get a thing. Get a big old thing.
Oh, what thing?
Around, get one of these boards.
I'm looking for one. Okay,
There
here
you
we
go.
go. Tank controls. Claire Redfield. Huh. Huh. Huh.
Huh. There we go.
So I believe, I don't think I'd solved it this optimally the first time I played it. I don't think everyone got here. Mm-hmm. And so I think what happens is that you have to fight Scott Shelby, but as Ethan. So Sean's drowning this whole time.
Not as Ethan, as Brayden.
No, as Ethan.
as the dad.
As Ethan. Like, I know that I got Ethan here.
Ah.
Like, he made it this far, and I think I had to fight Scott Shelby as Ethan. I believe. I'm not 100% sure. It's been, like I said, it's been 5 years. Oh! Stealth Shelby.
I did this because of reasons.
I'm mad.
Where's Shelby's gun? He dropped it.
I'm sure. It's the end of an action movie.
Sure.
Right? End of a thriller, really. Right in the crotch. We know that Scott Shelby is a good fighter. You know?
Mm-hmm. The problem with Shelby is he just can't lose. Right?
What do you mean?
Even if you miss all the cuts.
Yeah. That's true. He's still gonna win. He's gonna win hearts and minds. Well, that's just as important in this scenario. Let's
Ugh.
get hit with TVs and stuff. It's
Ugh.
a chair. Yeah, who am I trying to win these QTEs for here?
Yeah.
And she's here too now. Literally, the gang is all here.
Except Lauren. So sad.
I wonder if she can actually make it.
Mm.
And they're talking about Ethan.
Yeah.
I'm very important. I'm literally psychic. And I'm also plot glue.
He doesn't even care. No eye contact. Ugh.
I'm gonna give myself carpal tunnel playing this. Jeez.
Ah.
Got that one.
Oh.
Got that one too.
That's just game over right there.
Yeah, that's bad.
Oh.
Gotta do CPR. While this is going on. Let me tell you, this is not an impactful way of doing interactive CPR, let me tell you.
It isn't?
No, this does not feel like it's authentic or like useful and real. Mm-hmm. I think there's two things you shouldn't gamify based on my experience of this game: kissing and this scene, CPR. Dude, there's like a million cops outside. Just take the kid.
Oh, they'd shoot him immediately, right?
No, not if he's got a kid in his arms.
Well, damn.
Not fast enough.
Not fast enough.
Fast enough. Just barely. This kid's gonna grow up to be a serial killer too.
Yeah.
Going through this ordeal.
He's gonna do serial killer scenarios to,
Calm down.
well, he'll have to, like, contrive really weird scenarios where fathers don't rescue their children.
He had an overcompensating father. Yeah. I wish my father cared less so he would still be around. That's the scenario. It was a fake out. Mm-hmm. It was just antifreeze.
Mm-hmm. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten in 3 days.
He hasn't. Should take care of himself. Should have a Big Mac. Yeah. Kiai.
Pia! Oh, damn.
I like the idea of just driving into one of these things.
We're just doing figures eights in the parking lot to...
Yeah, what was all that?
That was a way of escaping.
What? Why was that? Why did that even happen? Just to get past the line?
I guess.
People?
I didn't have a good idea of, like, the geography of that parking lot.
That was spatially very confusing. That's a lot of faith. If we all go out with our hands in the air and our passed out child, they definitely won't kill us on sight. Also, that child appears to be dead.
Yeah. Oh, damn. I forgot.
I forgot water going in the mouth from rain is just as bad. That's right. That's a positive outlook, Madison.
Mm-hmm.
Damn the consequences. Why aren't they supporting
Agent...
Austin Powers?
They don't even know he's here, right?
Agent Braden Jaden? Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe not.
Oh!
How could they not hear him?
That is so strong to be able to throw a TV that far.
Like, how could they not know, though? How could they not hear him?
Oh!
Oh, this dude, if we can send him to justice,
Yeah.
we're gonna do that, right?
Yeah, just because it's good for, like, criminal justice to get him in prison so you can interview him.
You're thinking the long game
Yeah.
of Scott Shelby.
Oh!
Betrayal. By a guy who was gonna die. Scott Shelby's not going in alive. That's, like, not part of his
I
game
guess
plan.
that's the issue, right? This may have been a terrible mistake we've made.
Yeah. You know, he's got a lot of upper body strength, though, so he might have been able to pull himself up anyway. Yeah, I don't think Agent Jaden... I don't think he's the kind to just kill people.
Well, yeah, he's traumatized about the last time. I don't think it matters.
Look, bro, we tried. So
We did our best.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, grab a thing that's not moving. There you go. One last QTE. It's like 1/6 of a second.
Yeah.
Whew. No wonder he's having such a bad fight problem. He's got the slipperiest shoes in human
Yup.
history. They don't even have texture on them.
I'm telling you, it's this FBI dress code.
I like that he finally cleaned his shoes, though. They were muddy 75% of the game.
Well, it has been raining
Oh, yeah.
all month.
Maybe
so
not. Maybe not cleaning.
He probably hasn't even done laundry. He's just been...
Scott Shelby's just like a smear.
Yeah.
From cool guy to smear. The Scott Shelby story. I mean, he was... They show that in Michael Bay style, too. Just him being gunned down from like 9 angles back to back to back. He does wear dad shoes, though. Mm-hmm. I bet they're Velcro.
It immediately stops raining.
Oh, yeah, why didn't the sun... the sun coming out, that's the...
Yeah.
That's the real payoff.
Well, I mean, but the next scene, the sun will be out, right?
You think?
Yeah.
Or it'll still be raining and someone will look at the camera and go... They'll, like, raise an eyebrow and be like, or is it over? Oh, yeah, so we earned a trophy. Of something that I didn't do before.
Simple mind.
Look, it's Gabe from The Office. Poor Sean. No one wants that to be their photograph on TV. What about the fact that Ethan Mars murdered a man in cold blood? Do they just, like, when he tells the story, he just, whoop, blocks that out?
I'm just reading the bottom scroll of generic political things. It's talking about Republicans and Democrats arguing with one another.
A mine in China.
34 people.
Left dozens missing.
They got the least flattering photo of old Scotty.
Yeah, of course. You gotta make him, you gotta mean mug him.
I think he was killed during a massive machine operation.
A big old fight.
No, he was killed in the middle of a shredder.
You know what's interesting, though, is like in a movie, like, so Scott Shelby would have fallen in there, they would have walked out of the thing, boom, we're at credits. Like, no one cares about what happens at the end. Like, no one needs to wrap these stories up. But here in this video game, we gotta wrap the stories up.
Let's just say a friend of a friend let me jump in line.
Huh. Look, they're getting like a real person's house.
It's very similar to her house that she was renting alone, actually.
This is next door to her house. Yeah. What's up with this, like, very strange, like, gentrification modernism? I've picked this quadrant.
I've picked quadrant C over here. Well, we won't have any privacy because it is a studio.
Yeah.
So
I don't know if you want to live with your new girlfriend and your kid
In a studio.
in that studio apartment. Yeah, you got to build some walls or something. I'll put up paper walls in like a modern Japanese home. In 2 weeks, you find out that kid's built like a small secret room in his closet. Mm-hmm. He's just filling up jars of water, like drop by drop.
No, he's just collecting plastic swords. And watching Princess Bride over and over again.
Yeah.
Let's talk tonight.
Yeah, I don't think I saw any of this stuff. Please tell me this is someone we've barely seen before. I mean, it's
gonna be Blake.
It's
gonna be Blake.
No,
Oh, okay. That would have been the...
Yeah, I wanted to be Blake real bad. Well, that's a good ending for him.
Sure,
I
no.
think maybe
Career advancement.
I think he might have died in my game.
Really?
Like, I think he might have died in that fight with Scott Shelby at the end. What's this? Oh, he's still addicted to drugs, though. Not a positive outcome. We threw his drugs away.
We only have one choice with regards to drugs. Or no, did we make two and we said yes once?
I think maybe so. Like when it introduced them.
Oh, okay, good.
Okay, yeah. Well, I hope he gets clean.
Yeah.
That seems like that's a very powerfully bad drug.
Mm-hmm. I don't even know if it does anything to you. It just makes you not blow up. Like, disintegrate.
Well, I think it probably doesn't make that better.
Mm.
Like, I bet you can wean yourself off of not blowing up.
Mm-hmm.
He's still doing this business, though. This drug is very confusing. Like, is it a palliative, making you feel
That was
better?
just a speculative thing.
I know,
that,
but it's just as valid.
Mm-hmm.
What's this?
It's a little mini game that interrupts you during your work. What?
Yeah, what the heck? Yeah, so I guess the drug does help you cope with that. With, like, hallucinatory reality.
Yeah.
And so by not pounding that drug down, he's having to...
I kind of like
We've damned
it,
him to a life.
but I kind of like it that the game's ambiguous about that drug and this, and like that. The game has never explicitly addressed what the fuck is going on there,
No.
and I'm okay with it because in so many other ways the game just beats you over the head with things.
Yeah, I think that, yeah. No, I agree 100%. I like the idea that it's just like, look, you'll figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to. You'll come to a conclusion if you want to.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't, deal with it, bud.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a very simple tale. Except for that one thing.
Yeah.
Scotimus Shelbius.
A hand just rips through the earth.
God, that'd be horrifying.
Sure.
Well, I mean, we do know. I mean, that's the weird thing, right? We do know that, what's his face? Like, the copycat killer's still around.
Yeah.
That son.
Oh, is it going to go back to some real pivotal decisions?
I don't know.
It can't spoil. It can't be showing us stuff that we didn't do.
I think it just shows you things that occurred.
Yeah.
Tools. I would love to play with the development tools for this game. You can kind of do it with the Adventure Game Studio, or not, whatever the Unity plugin that got.
No, it's showing us things that didn't happen.
Oh, yeah, because we didn't smash that dude's
We didn't
head,
smash that dude in the head, and we didn't punch the guy in the...
Yeah, that did happen, though.
Yeah, that did happen.
Maybe she's showing us what could have been and what did happen.
Yeah, just stuff. It's just showing us stuff that this game
Probably
rendered.
Yeah, it's like a pre-rendered. Yeah, because we.
Oh,
so there
pliers.
I told you there were more tools. Oh, and the wood is to put in your mouth. To bite down on.
Well, that's interesting.
We did do that though. Steve Neebly. Yeah.
So no, I think that my initial distaste about the Scott Shelby reveal, that entire reveal makes so much sense if you just look at this as a movie.
Yeah.
Like
100%.
but
This is an interactive film.
it's an interactive film, and there is something that made me a little weird about that being.
You said some pretty choice things. I might bleep some of them out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I might. We'll see what happens there. When people get to this part of the video, they'll have known.
Oh, really? Was it that bad?
It was pretty extreme. You said you were very unhappy.
Yeah, it was.
But yeah, it's just a movie. And I think, it does what this movie would do. Like, if you imagine this as a movie, it's, not
Well, when
wrong.
you bleep them out, at least, actually make a beeping sound.
Oh, it's going to be like a comical, I might capture myself going, boo! And put that over.
That'd be good. That'd be good. Yeah, fun little time.
I think it's fun.
They're definitely. So a big flaw that didn't end up working itself out was the midnight home intrusion scene that introduced
What's her? The journalist.
the journalist's character.
That's what I'm saying. I think that, it is pure exploitation.
Yeah.
That scene is pure exploitation. And the only way we could get to a logic of that even occurring is by just assuming that
She is a crime journalist.
and because of that, she lives in constant fear of crime. That is not a satisfying answer in any universe.
No.
But it is the only possible
It is the only possible answer. It's just a thing that was thrown in to kind of titillate and ramp up the action in a slow part of the game.
Exactly. And I do think it was like a demo level, like a show level, but yeah, it's just not great.
And there were a handful of scenes like that. The entire 7 cul-de-sac of the fellow with all the crucifixes and his eventual demise had no bearing on the way the game ended up turning out.
You can. So, how do you feel about doing David Cage's next game?
Sure, I'd be up for that.
I think that'd be fun.
Yeah.
It's full of supernatural stuff.
Have you done it?
In Ellen Page, I haven't.
Oh, good.
I own it, and I've never played it.
Well, that's fun.
So that'll be the next one we do. So I think there's the reason we're talking through the credits. I believe there's a stinger.
Oh, really?
I'm 75% sure there is. There's also DLC for this,
Interesting.
like an additional little story. I think I own it. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. So I would say the main criticisms would be kind of the scenes that just felt not really integrated into the rest of the game. There was a lot of the dialogue sections with Ethan and we can't remember this person's name, the journalist's name.
No, I can't. Yeah.
And the furniture photographer, most of their dialogue was really. I feel like show don't tell, is a major thing that they were missing there. And personally, I don't like the Shelby reveal because there's some really weird plot holes going on around the false lead and his obsession with bringing that kid to justice.
But the thing is the obsession about bringing the kid to justice or punishing the family for creating a faulty construction site where his brother died? Like, that's the...
Ah.
I think that's how we're supposed to read that retrospectively, is that it's more about persecuting this family and keeping
Oh,
up
I think
the
you made me.
illusion.
I know it totally makes sense. The revenge for the construction site safety,
Yeah.
model. But I think it's a reach.
Oh,
don't-
I agree. No, in no way by me creating the logical link am I saying that is sufficient. I'm just saying, like, that's clearly what we're supposed to think there, right? That, like, oh my god, the reason he's after them, and it's all, like, under the guise of, I'm definitely not the origami killer. And there, maybe, it seems to me like the end of this game is kind of hurried, right? Like, we really, like, clipped through some reveals at the end really fast.
Yeah.
And so I wonder if we're supposed to get a little bit more, or if there were in the initial design doc or in the writing, the idea that like, Scott Shelby's got multiple personalities, and you know what I mean, like, like maybe I can imagine a world in which we get like another hour to this game that lets us dive into the psychology, this like very rote, predictable psychology of the serial killer, that like maybe makes that make more sense,
Yeah.
and they just don't bother.
Yeah, I'm really trying to figure out why it is that I had such a visceral disappointment instead of it was Scott Shelby all along, like becoming excited and thinking that they kind of pulled one over on me on a clever way as opposed to what I would feel as a cheap way. Is it that because I know that it was a clever way because it fooled me so much that I felt bad, I got the bad feels? Or is there a way for this game to have done it without the bad feels?
I don't know, because in a movie you would have been like, whoa.
Yeah, in a movie it would have been whoa. Was it that I had that discussion that we had on internality and motivation, like the fact that we had already established in the early game that, you're like these characters when they did something, the motivation was solely on you. It wasn't like that the characters had any outside of the player. I don't know. There's some real weird stuff going on there.
I agree. So, yeah, maybe I was wrong. Yeah, there's not a stinger at the end.
Okay.
I was wrong. For some reason, I believe that there was a stinger where it was where she had written a book about this. I don't know why I believe I've seen this, where she'd written a book about this and like someone came up and like intimidated her about like being another serial killer. I don't know why I believe that.
Maybe it was a different ending.
Yeah, maybe so. Hold on. I wonder. So we have this one. So I'll load this one. And then look at... So there's extras. Bonus. Oh yeah, so there's like all this like concept art and stuff and the making of that's here. And then there's downloaded content. There is DLC for this though. This is just some end of stuff, but hold on, let's look real quick. Yeah. So news report, the old warehouse. So that's I think when that Sean.
So these
dies.
these aren't. This isn't gameplay. This is just clips.
Yeah, this is like ending. So let's watch this like last ending, which is pretty cool. No save. This is from my last game, and then
Okay.
we'll
So
end
this
on
is
this.
from years and years ago.
This is from 2010.
Okay.
So this is a different possible ending for her.
Our next guest is rumored to be about to receive a Pulitzer Prize for her remarkable...
Pulitzer. And
Pulitzer.
I think there's like, I don't know, maybe 10 different endings all around. I don't think there's any way for Scott Shelby to survive.
of the country's most
I could be wrong.
criminal and save the life of a little boy. This evening, I welcome a woman who might well be the true definition of a heroine for the ages, Madison Page.
Madison Page. Just a real generic name. Ethan Mars is also very generic.
Oh, they're actually talking. They're not just doing it.
No doubt that were needed to see you through the dark hours of this unbelievable story.
The Dark Hours.
Ah.
So
Okay.
there's this, but hold on. So
Heavy
Heavy Rain.
Rain
is the name of her book.
Nice cover.
And I don't think that it's the cover to the game.
Oh.
But like with a different background. But I don't think that they like made up in my initial game. Like they weren't romantic interests.
Interesting.
I think he rejected her. See, for John, please.
Vincent.
Mm-hmm. How about that? Oh, and I believe I don't know why I think this. I think there's DLC where you like play out a little short thing. Where you're doing this.
There's a Vincent.
Yeah, I could be making that up. I don't know.
Well, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm. So, and this is just Jaden Braden again, but oh, this is him retiring. I think this is a different ending for Jaden.
With all due respect, sir, I'm done thinking. I need to lead something like a normal life.
Move back to Boston. Start a family, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I'm too close to this.
So I guess he survived in my initial playthrough, but having a bad time. What kind of FBI office is this? Do you see stuff on the wall?
It's weird.
Turn in his badge and gun. It's like a laminated business card.
Oh, so maybe you were able
To shake it? To shake the drugs?
Well, it's not just the drugs, it's the drugs and the job.
Yeah.
Like, this in many ways is a better ending for Braden.
Well, he kicked the drugs. Well, but also lives with tanks, little tanks in his existence. So.
Yeah.
There's going to be a new Ari, though. So, maybe that one will be better for him. Okay, so thumbs up, thumbs down.
Yeah, sure. Thumbs up.
Thumbs up?
Yeah.
Thumbs up. Good game.
What a fun time.
What a great game. Thanks, everybody, for watching this whole thing. Oh, she did survive in my game. So how about that? But yeah, thanks, everybody, for watching this whole big, long playthrough. It probably took forever to post it, but it'll all be coming out. You sat and watched it all. Thank you.
Have a great day.
Have a great time.
Ciao.
We'll let this finish, but
Yeah.
it's over now.
It is.
If you like this video, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. If you really like this video, go down to the description and click the link to take you to my Patreon page, where for as little as $1 a month, you can help me make more videos like this one. Thanks for watching.